Warning, the following contains content intended only for mature audiences. Viewer discretion is advised.
What's up, peeps, and welcome back to Rimworld with me, your host, Sod19. Oh my god. I stopped recording for a while, just to kind of, I would say, like, to relieve some boredom, but that's not entirely true. I just stopped recording for a while. That's just how my brain works sometimes, yo. Got a few things to talk about, one of which is that this room that I made around this steam vent is not big enough. The actual geothermal generator takes up this exact square, so the wall needs to be one further out on each side. But I don't have geothermal energy yet, so it doesn't even fucking matter. So we're not going to worry about it. Also, that's right. He doesn't have the spell. There is a spell that purple can learn, which is called, fuck if I know. Dry land, or dry ground. He can use it to turn marsh into usable soil, which will get rid of this little square. But it's going to be costly, and I'm not going to be able to get it right this second. So we're not going to worry about it. Yeah, God, I cannot remember at all what I was up to. What's the research that was stone cutting? That's right, because I wanted to replace the walls with stone, and then we needed to get into complex clothing and probably smithing. Probably need to rush to get OP turrets soon, just to make sure nobody dies horrifically. Because an OP turret will completely remove the threat of enemies. Just completely. The second they walk on the map, if there's a clear view to them, the OP turret will just instantly kill them. We'll have to worry about it. We will actually need to build like a kill corridor in order to have the bodies die close enough to the base that we can make use of them. Which is hilarious. But whatever material we end up using for the walls will break really easily. So they don't have to be expensive walls inside the kill chamber. Simply because the OP turrets will destroy the walls in one shot anyways. Once we get Architect technology, which is very late game technology, unfortunately, then we'll be able to build Architect Plus walls, which have a regeneration function. If we also manage to get some Architect Mass, we could build walls out of that. It doesn't have as much durability as the Architect Plus walls, but it also has the health regeneration thing, so it might survive like one or two shots from the other thing. Also, I found out that if you go down Magicite Refining, Enchanting, and Arcane Crafting, you can make gems of, where are they at? Is it this one? Gem crafting, magical equipment, scribing, magicite. Nope, there it is. Arcane Insight, Physical Insight. You can use these to give the magically gifted or the physically gifted traits to a pawn, and then you can use Torn Scripts or Arcane Tomes or combat styles to give them a class. You can do this with any pawn whatsoever. So, yay. Alright, I'm gonna go ahead and start time running. I don't think they have anything that's worth trading. Maybe they traded before. Maybe I should use blue. Does she have the higher stats? 4. Yeah, she's got a higher stat. Alright. I can't remember if we traded with him already. Oh, good lord. Arcane Tome Shadow, Magic Heater, temporarily window to a plane of fire, creating a temporary heat source. That's fun. Okay. Doesn't really look like he's got anything of value, so I might have already traded with this guy. Maybe not. Who knows? I'm not seeing anything that I desperately need. What I desperately need is probably more food. Because it is really fucking cold outside. And when it's cold outside, that means that we're not going to have a lot of crops. So, berries, rice, meat. These are things that we're going to need. Growing period, 11th of September to the 1st of April, May. And it is the 11th of April, May. So we just came out of the growing season, which is awful. That's bad. Oh, what the fuck? There's another group. Blue. Go trade with them, please. We've got 1,234 silver. Don't know how the fuck that happened. But maybe we can buy food? Nope, because these guys suck. Fire spell, Firestorm. Ooh. That is the Master Scroll for Fire Mages, which is insanely powerful. Almost as good as the Technomancer's Orbital Strike. The Orbital Strike just makes bigger blast radiuses, whereas the Firestorm calls down a lot more meteors. I would love to get that. It would be a great defensive tool for a while, at least until we get the OP turrets, but it doesn't look like they have anything else that we can use. So I'm just going to hit accept and ignore that guy forever and a day. How is your temperature doing? You're okay. It is fucking cold outside. Maybe a couple of people will die from hypothermia, who knows. But Purple, I'm gonna need you to focus on the research. My wife installed a new mod that makes them do their research, which will be really good. Herbal medicine won't spoil because it's outdoors. It's about... Oh, he's not assigned to hauling. Okay, never mind. Sears from Wasinnerida are leaving the map because of dangerous temperature. Is 4 degrees. Yeah, before people start freezing to death from hypothermia, they were like, fuck this, I'm out. Oh my god! Hi? Fucking Arctic fox over there. Is it dead? No, it's in pain shock. Get over here. No, don't rescue it. Can't I just... Yeah. And melee attack it until it dies. There you go. And then Blue, wherever Blue went. Where the hell is Blue? Is she picking up carrion? Yes, she picked up a dead squirrel. I'm okay with this, but there is a closer dead body you could grab, you know. What is he doing? He's raising his recreation. Okay, that's fine, I suppose. What are you doing? Where are you going? What are you doing? Harvesting wild heal root. Wait, where'd she go? There she is. What the fuck? Oh, you're doing it again. You're just going way the hell over here. Ah. Right. Okay. Well, that's neat. Just, you know, kind of confusing. Kind of confusing me. I bet we could do... Let's do a separate grow zone right here. That's this big. And have this one be for strawberry plants. I don't know if she'll plant that immediately. Because it's strawberries? Can you... No, I can't even right click on it. That's cool. That's just awesome. Grow. No, why is no one set to mining and construction and hunting? Oh, that's right, because I turned him off of everything except for... That's hilarious. Haul, clean. Don't craft, don't do art. Don't tailor or plant cut or anything like that. Boarding and handling, those can be laid off as well, but not cooking either. Yeah, it'll be fine. I know how to set up manual priorities. I just don't feel like doing so. They're annoying to set up. What are you doing? Cleaning dirt? No, you're gonna go back to your fucking research. Cock biscuit. It's 22 indoors, 16 outdoors. He's got inner fire maxed out. What else has he got? Maxed. That's fine, I suppose. Like, he probably needs to do some more focus and clarity and stuff. He probably also needs to learn Fireball. Fireclaw, I've found, is really not as versatile as it should be. Fireball is a lot more fun because it just sets things on fire. It's like fire bolts, but has a mild explosive radius to it. Oh, it's -3 outside. How fun. Is she... Huh. She's not suffering hypothermia yet, which is nice. Ah, she has to be below. Yeah, okay. Quest available. The Deserter. Cranenberg joins. It's not gonna allow me to view his research. If you accept Cranenberg, you'll become an enemy of the Empire of Spirits. No thanks. You can fuck off. I don't know anything about him, so taking him in is actually a liability. And not a good idea. Is she doing research? She is. How nice, thank you. Is she freezing to death? No, she is not. Good. Alright. It's kind of slow for now. Let's do some planning. Fuck it. We need to shrink that by yay much, and then shrink this by yay much. And then probably expand you to there much. Not growing, not ideal temperature. All the plants died for there. Nothing's growing right here for now, and nothing's growing here for now. We have to somehow make it through the entirety of winter, of fall and winter, to make it to spring, which might allow for a grow season. I'm not sure. We're in the southern hemisphere, so what would normally be spring? April, May, June. June is the start of summer. So yeah, what is normally spring is fall. Yeah. July to August is winter down here. That's just ridiculous. So it's the 12th. 3 more days and it will be winter. And then 15 days after that, it'll be spring, and we'll be able to grow stuff again. So we only have to survive 18 days on 300 pemmican. If we really, really need to, we can send probably both of them. No, one of them needs to stay to keep doing research. So probably just purple. Send purple to the nearby settlement, which we purposefully moved our tribe close to so that it would only be about a half a day's trip away. Like, form caravan to here. Yeah, 0.2 days. Animals graze? No, too cold. Yeah, 23.4 more days until it's warmer. We could send purple over there to just buy all of their pemmican, And I think we can take the leather with us, and they'll buy the leather from us. I think that's something that they'll do. But we'll definitely take our silver with us and just buy as much as we can of the of their pemmican. Once we start to run out, once we only have about 20 left, that's when I'll send purple out to do that. But blue, I'm gonna need you to do anything other than research. Is there nothing else that you're capable of doing? We could chop down some more trees for firewood, which we're gonna need more of. So, sure. Orders. Chop wood. Huh. It only allows chop wood on trees that are ready to harvest, or have grown enough that they're ready to harvest. There we go. That's how you should do it. She's really good with plants, so she chops down these trees really fast. And she's got a double burning passion in it too, which is fantastic. Field stove. Oh right, I was totally going to do some planning and actually plan out the base. That was dumb of me. Anyways. Plan. Yeah, there needs to be a bigger wall around this for the geothermal generator that's going to go in there. I have to make sure that there's no roof in there when I do that, because it will get super hot in there and it will start catching on fire. I want to make a small wall around this. Small. Funny. Something like that. And then of course I want to have all of this. Okay. L is not the right button. I, there we go. I and K. I don't know why that has to be a thing. And just have all of this like indoors. There's even enough space right here for a cotton field. Let's just bring the wall all the way down. Just building around the already existing buildings as much as I can. Pretty much like that, and that'll be our growing area / power management zone. We're gonna need actual living space, so a couple of bedrooms, and we're going to need no, if I'm gonna do a 2-wide hallway, I might as well do a 2-wide hallway. Like that, to get up to the grow areas, plus this hallway down here. Maybe I want to build a room here. How big is this? That's a 5 by 6. That's a 30 tile big room. That's actually not bad. That's apparently the size requirements for a royal bedroom. So that'd be fine for their bedroom, and then everybody else just kind of needs like a 3-wide bedroom. You know? That's at least 6 tiles deep. Yeah. To make them happy. And I don't plan on it only being blue and purple at this base. I do plan on adding more people to it, because the more people we have, the better things will be. I want to build a hospital at some point, which would be pretty decent right here for a hospital. Like that, hospital. Hospitals are always good to have, and then a prison room would be nice. We're gonna set that up probably right next to the hospital. It'll just make it easier to put their unconscious bodies in there. Don't ask why that's necessary. You know why it's necessary. Then we'll have like a little hallway. No, not a little hallway. We'll just plan for a big hallway where you come in here and then you go around this way, and then that's how you get into the prison area. Because if this door somehow gets stuck open, or if it was just this big room and this door somehow got stuck open, the prisoners would just walk right out of the room. So having two doors, if somehow this one gets stuck open and the other one isn't, they will still be technically stuck in the prison room. Let's see, we're going to need a research room as well as a much larger storage room, which I want to make quite a bit bigger. Not like too big, but it really needs to be bigger than it currently is. Something like this, and then having a secondary storage room coming off of it for steel and stone blocks is really nice. And having a biofuel refining room with a stockpile for chem fuel is also a good idea. Having that chem fuel stockpile separated by a wall would be even better. So this is going to be a whole big room, and then of course this is going to be two separate rooms, which will have doors to both of them. But a door will be in here so that fuel gets refined, dropped in here, have a small stockpile here for making fuel out of something. It'll probably be wood, because there's just so much wood on the map, and once I get hydroponics and start growing rice on a regular basis, then it will probably be rice that I'm using to make the chem fuel. But then that will pretty much remove the need for wood. I don't know, we'll see. I do need a refrigerator, which needs to be near the kitchen, and I want this to be the common room. Kind of. It needs to be bigger, so I might make it like this much bigger for a common room that's next to the stockpile. The common room's gonna have the comms console, and the orbital beacon will be in the storage room, which will only have the stuff that I really want to sell, or like extra random crap in it. Like I said, stone blocks and steel, and probably wood too, will all be in the big stockpile. It's the secondary stockpile, because you usually end up with a lot of those materials and they just get in the way otherwise. So big common room, have this continue to be a hallway. Once I get dry ground and I get rid of this, I can make like an extra bedroom here, or extend this bedroom down, or whatever. But let's see. If I make this here into a research lab, then it needs to be 2 for the needs to be at least 2 for the multi-analyzer, the bench, and then 2 more. But you don't have to do it that way. You can stack them up on top of each other, so it's a 5x2 for the bench itself, and then on one side will be the multi-analyzer, probably the bottom, and then on the other side will be the thing. So this, oops, shit, seriously, this room doesn't need to be that big. Like 4x5 is all the necessary space for the multi-analyzer, the architect research assistant, a chair, and the high-tech workbench, or the high-tech research bench. That's all that's really necessary for this room. So I might have it be bigger, just so I can turn it also into the machining room, or the fabrication room. Put like a fabrication workbench in there. It's like this. So it doesn't need to be that deep. Like, I even taught myself the fucking keyboard shortcuts, and I still do it like that. That, and then have the fabrication bench on this side, which I think is the same size as the research bench. So I don't know. Will that make a good enough space? And then have like a door going into the research room from the common room, and then travel down. The kitchen would need to be somewhere around in here. So maybe the kitchen doesn't need to be that big. It needs to have a separate butcher room from the actual cooking room. So if we do like the cook bench here, which is 3 blocks wide, and then a chair for space, and then have walking behind it. So it would come out to something like this, to have walking space behind it. But I want to make that one bigger, or at least one wider. Like that, so you can put a light right here next to that, so people will walk through here to get to the freezer, which I want to be relatively large compared to the thing. And then the butcher room will be here, which you come into through somewhere else. Like that. And maybe there will be a corpse stockpile back here that shares a vent with the freezer. So the freezer, just to make it extra good. Wait, remove plants. That is a perfect spot right here for all of it. It doesn't necessarily need 3 coolers in it, but if at some point I want to expand the freezer out and this room out, I can. Like, I can add an extra like 4 tiles onto the back here to make them even bigger, but would need the extra coolers. Because the coolers would be installed right here. This would be empty space with no roof so that the hot air can escape. And there would be a solid wall right here. Technically, it needs 2 layers of walls in order to insulate it properly, so that the cold doesn't get out. I'm not really that worried about it. Let's do something like this. So like a double wall for there to keep the cold in. The kitchen and the butchering room are both going to be a bit on the cold side, which reminds me, I didn't actually make the butcher room big enough. It needs to have room for a chair. So it'd be something like this. These 2 rooms would be cold, but they would still function properly like I need them to. Now let's see. That's a kitchen, a butcher room, a freezer, an extra stockpile room, a larger stockpile room, a larger rec room, a bedroom with 2 extra rooms, a hospital, a research lab, geothermal generator, and a prison. There still needs to be somewhere for a kill corridor, which I think will end up being in the bottom, a kill box. I know people aren't really big fans of kill boxes. I am, because they're extremely helpful. They will keep me from dying, pretty much. I want to expand this zone. Oh no, the sun's coming out. It's hitting me right in my eyeballs. Expand zone. Expand zone. that. Now I want you to leave me alone. And then I want to build a separate little thing right here, and this will be for cotton. Can I even grow cotton on this map? Yep, right there. Cotton. Alright. And then all of this will be paved around. You know? I'll use I'll probably use the concrete tiles for a while. Until I can get, let's do something like this. Build an extra wall behind that, and then 2 deep all the way over to here. Looks like the research lab is going to be bigger. So I'm going to build it like that, and then remove this extra bit of space right here, and then plan for this to be bigger. And then of course I want to make sure the outside of the base is fully defended with double thick layers of walls, at least until I get Architect walls. Like that. And whenever I need to expand bedrooms, I can just tack on here and just build them back up in here. Right. Something like that. The sun is shining right into my fucking eyes. Would you not? Motherfucker. I'm gonna have to adjust my mic just a little bit. I'm gonna have to talk real close into your ears. You know, the most uncomfortable way for something to be said. Just right into your ears. You know you love me. Anyways. Just gonna make a long winding bit through here, and then a double thick right here ish to force them to come through here, which is probably going to require that to be double thick as well, just so that the OP turret doesn't destroy it. So it seems like a massive waste of materials, but completely seriously, OP turrets will shoot right through normal walls. They will destroy wooden walls like they're not even there. So enemies will come in through here, they'll come around the corridor, and then the second they get right here, the OP turrets will all shoot at them at the same time. I should set up the OP turrets like along here, so that when they come out, they'll get shot, and the bullets will go this way, and it will stop the damage. That sounds better. So I plan it for that, and then I just set up the OP turret right here. It'll shoot. No, it'll shoot along this wall and damage it. So I gotta do double wall right there. Set that right there, and then fill this space with sandbags to prevent them from hiding around the corner. It'll force them, the second they step on it, they'll keep walking forward until they get shot by the OP turret. If I set the OP turret right here, it'll have a better line of sight. Hell, if I set it right here, it'll have an excellent line of sight, and then as few blocks as possible would get destroyed, because it has 100% accuracy. It's just, if it fires twice, and the first bullet kills the enemy, the second bullet's going to fly right past it and hit the wall. And if it's a weaker wall, like anything that's not granite or stronger, it will just instantly be destroyed. Or damaged so bad that it will take time to repair, and that takes time away from everything else. So who knows? I'll set the OP turret up right there-ish. Just one will be enough to handle everything that the game sends at me. Because it's just broken like that. And let's set that up like that, so that when things die, they'll grab them and then take them into the corpse storage room. Very nice. Which, this is bothering me, so I'm gonna fix it. There. Now it's clean. It's clean and edgy, and I think that is enough fucking planning for one video. I don't know how long that took. I would say future me, tell me how long that took, but I know that future me doesn't actually give a shit. There's so little editing that I'm actually going to do for any series, period. Simply because I just can't. I can't be arsed to edit. Editing is my least favorite thing in the world, and I do this for a hobby. I don't do this as a job. If I did it as a job, I would work my ass off to make sure that every video was amazing, but I don't, so bear the fuck with me, okay? What kind of materials do I have on this map? I think it's sandstone and... Oh, good, I have granite. Okay. Whoa. Okay, I do actually have granite. And what are you? Are you steel? You are steel. All of that's steel except for you. And you, which are marble. So you're limestone, those are marble. The rest of this is steel. That's pretty damn good. I know I took a look at this map in the last episode, or the episode before last, or whatever the fuck it was. But I don't remember any of that, so we're just gonna go with what I've got. I hate the opaquency. Like, opacency? How opaque? How transparent? Yeah, we'll go with how transparent. I hate how transparent these little planning squares are, but at least I understand slightly where I want everything to be. Yes. See, all of this is going to be outdoors, so there needs to be... I know. One there and one there to separate the outdoorsy areas from the rest of it. And actually, I don't know why I have that there. There doesn't need to be that there. So I can expand this out to fill in that gap, and then expand you out to fill in that gap. There we go. Whole bunch of grow zones right next to each other. How beautiful. How fucking beautiful. It's so precious. I love it so much. Whatever. Alright, let's turn the fucking time back on. And purple. Stop your fucking nonsense and get back to fucking doing whatever the hell this is. Do I not have any steel whatsoever? I don't. That means I do actually need to break this down right now. That's gonna get me 45 pieces of steel. Let's just do all of the walls and the doors and the columns and the table. Yep, that's gonna get me a whole bunch of steel because each one of these is steel columns. Get all of that steel. The flooring is granite. I don't know if I'll get any of this granite flooring back if I have him go and remove the floor. Maybe we will, and that'll be some free granite blocks, but for now that's really all I want from there. So I want him to finish this research in this episode so I can start building this damn thing. No. Refuel the damn stove. What is your bill set up to? Make pemmican? No. Add bill. Make pemmican times 4 up. And then do forever. Yeah. That's why she was doing research. And random wood cutting. She's gonna haul some of this steel back, which is really nice. Gonna need some of that. But at the same time, I would like him to fucking do his research. I guess that's why I had that mod. Oh, those were granite walls. Yes, nice. Alright, and he carries back as little steel as he possibly can manage. Dickbag. I think I'm actually going to put the... Oh, that's right, he doesn't have the research done yet. Get back here! Fuck you and whatever you're doing. It's steel, it doesn't degrade, just fucking research, please. You dickbag. Speaking of which, they could actually use... Fuck, I can't see anything. Because every time I lean a certain way, the sun shines right in my dick. Right when I go to pause it, he fucks up the build so bad. Okay. Zone. Roof zone. Build roof. Right there, buddy. Roof in that goddamn area. So it stays slightly warm in there and there's light all the time. It's -4 outside, it's 15 degrees inside. He gained a new magic point, which I think I'm going to use to boost the efficiency of Firebolt. Gonna do all 3 of those and then start pumping a couple of points into that. I definitely need to get Fireball at some point. But that doesn't have to be right this second. Oh, they're banging. Nice. Alright, she's gonna keep cooking pemmican, which is gonna continue to stay decent in there. 0 degrees in there Fahrenheit, which is freezing. Below freezing, technically. It's 32 degrees below freezing in there. Somewhere around in there. It's some weird calculation, -32 or +32 when you're converting. Wanderer joins Serum. It's a she? You're a she? You're pretty beefy for a she. You also have a goddamn revolver, which is poor. That sucks. You've got some Cerium, which is not okay. It is a drug. What do we got? Careful shooter, Night Owl. You're incapable of dealing with animals, but you actually are not that bad. You're not that bad. You're a pretty good shooter and a pretty good melee. I could set you to hunting, I think. Yeah, I could set you to hunting, and that would be fine. Hunting, to get us more meat. That would be fine. And then you could just construct and haul and clean. You know, of all the times I've been fucked over by the game just giving me random NPCs all the time, this one's not that bad. This one's not that bad. Let's set up your work priorities. I want you to haul and clean. I don't want you to craft. Don't want you to do art. I do not need you to do plant cutting or growing. I want you to do construction. I also need to have you set to cooking and hunting, so you will cook and hunt. And wardening is fine, but I do not need you doctoring. Yeah, okay, there we go. That's neat. We've got a new addition to the group, which also means we need a goddamn bedroll for you. I'm just gonna set it up in the storeroom. Yeah, you're just gonna immediately go and do that. That's fine. Everybody's bringing random stuff back. Purple, I need you to fucking research. You focus on that bullshit until it's done. You cock. Unfortunately, it doesn't tell me when that's gonna be done. Research speed multiplied by... No, motherfucker! Research! I swear to God, I will cut both of your legs off and replace them with wooden pegs. Do not make me. That's fine. If you're taking care of your needs, that's fine. Kind words, +5. Got some lovin', +8. That's not so bad. Please just finish this research so I can start building with granite walls. You dicks. And one of the first things I have to build is actual bedrooms for everybody. Yep. And I can use some of this surplus of steel that I just picked up to build paved floors. Oh. Animals. No, not animals. Wildlife. Here we go. What the fuck? Son of a bitch. Jump to location. It is one dude. And he's quite far away. Alright, Purple. Wake the fuck up. Wait. Are you mad? No. Purple. Good. I'm just watching that Muffalo just run as far as it can. Alright. Don't move. Shoot him with a fireball. God damn it. At least your aim's okay. Oh, he's on fire, so he's distracted. Got him! Motherfucker! Oh, which reminds me, I have to make sure that none of them are set to drugs. Lavish meals are fine. You need to be set to herbal medicine or worse. Alrighty then. I need you to strip this guy, like right now. Strip him of his clothes and steal all of his stuff. And we will put those clothes to fine use very shortly. Are these granite walls? Sandstone. Sandstone. Got a lot of sandstone on the map. Not a lot of granite. That's worrying. Blue and purple are doing their thing. He's kind of hanging out. Oh, right. The, fuck. Oh, god damn it. I need them to fucking... Come on, man. How much more sleep do you need? None. Get back to researching. Son of a bitch. Passionate love for my work. Killed someone. Joyous. Opinion of wife blue. Very nice. Why is it only 10? Research, motherfucker. Swear to God, I will end you. I am seriously really close to just cutting both of his legs off and putting peg legs on him. Because that would slow him the fuck down and he would not do anything except for work. Stone cutting. Finally! God damn it. We're gonna ignore carpet making and we're going to do complex furniture because it's very simple and won't take that long. So we're going to architect stonecutter's table and we're gonna just set it right here. That's wood and steel, right? Yeah. Prioritize that, and then I want to make a simple wood stool right there. I don't care that it's outside. Fucking A. Come on. There we go. Now for these bills, I want to add bills, and I want to make granite blocks, and I want to do this until I have 200. I don't know why 210 was the choice. But alright, purple. Cannot prioritize because he's not set to crafting. Craft. Do it. Wait. Your crafting's 4, blues is 5. You do that. Purple, I want you to research. Trade jobs. Trade jobs. Get over here. Cut me some granite blocks. Por favor. Gojaimasu. Structure. Granite walls. Alright. The important thing is the bedrooms first. Here. This. And then we're just going to use wooden doors and do door right there, door right there. Oh, got a door right there to seal off the outside. Pretty much. Once the bedrooms are in place, I'll start replacing and expanding the rooms. Start getting things moved to where they're supposed to be. It's gonna be wasting my materials by being... What the fucking fuck? No! Why? Things just took off. Things just became okay. Why you have to get the fucking plague? God damn it, blue. How much is this gonna cost? 64? Please don't knock yourself out. It didn't work. Shit. Self-tend to save. Oh, right. I completely forgot she also needs to self-tend. Oh, god damn it. How bad was her tend? 20%? Oh my god, they're both gonna die. His was 48%. Oh, that's terrible. Oh, that's terrible. Oh, that's terrible. This only heals wounds. This... How good is her Purify? Unquestioned Purity is the cheapest that it can be. Burning. Physical conditions. Comprehensive Purity. Hearing loss, toxic buildup. Moderate chemical damage. Severe chemical damage. Cure condition outright. I'm pretty sure it's Purify. I'm pretty sure it's Purify. Oh, I'm pretty sure it's Purify. Let's just bump up Purify a little bit and let that go. As soon as it's done recharging, I'm gonna need her to cast it on herself. God, I hope that works. God, I hope that works. Shit. Fuck. I don't care if this guy dies. I mean, I just got him and he's decent, but I don't care if he dies. If blue dies, I'm going to shit the fucking bed. Red Fox self-tamed. Ooh, how nice. That's so good. Oh. Come to the home zone, please. And I'm going to just set you to slaughter. Because we can't afford to feed you, you dick. Are you awake? You are awake. You do not have enough MP to cast again. All I need you to do is to purify the plague. For fuck's sake. How bad is your plague? Her immunity's 33%, and it's 34. No, don't. Well. Her 10 quality was much better that time. Her immunity's growing faster than the plague is. How is this one doing? His immunity's 37. Might not have to do it. Alright. I'm gonna stop. I'm gonna have her cast it on herself. Did it cure her? No. It did push her immunity up, I think. That's annoying! Infectious disease caused by bacteria. Maybe it's not purify. Purple. Not assigned to handling. We'll never do handling. Cannot slaughter, incapable of violence! Ugh. Oh, he can't handle it all. Alright, Purple. Get in here. Slaughter the goddamn thing before it eats any more of my fucking food. For fuck's sake. God damn it. And this just needs to be forced open for now. Minor break risk. Who's the minor break risk? Serum? Why? Beauty's low? His mood's low? I don't care. Got some... Why does he keep running all the way up there to grab that granite chunk when there's two right there? Blue is feeding him because apparently he can't feed him fucking self. Him fucking self? Yes. Arcane weakness. What is that doing to you right now? Consciousness, movement, and sight. 61 to 55. And you are 61 to 52. Okay, so they're gonna beat the plague. It's just really frustrating because I thought purity or purify cleanse that shit. Maybe it's advanced heal. Maybe advanced heal is what can get rid of it, but I thought it only like healed wounds. Like bleeding wounds and so on and so forth. Mana drain. Colonist needs treatment. Blue. Yeah, I know you need treatment. You're treating yourself. And you're decent at it. Right? 5.8%. Fuck you! Making me out to a liar immediately. Oh, and you did 52% on him. Fuck you! That's just rude. God damn it. Fucking A. As soon as these two rooms are finished, I'm gonna have them move into their own bedrooms to like clear up some space in here, and that's when I'm gonna move the stonecutter's bench inside, so it's not outside, causing a mess. Oh, I didn't make a crafting room. That's the room I was missing. It should probably be right off of the stockpile. So back here. I know that once I get hydroponics, the majority of this entire section is going to be replaced with hydroponics, while the tree farm will remain outdoors. Oh, who's a medical emergency? Blue? Why? Oh my god! Oh, hey, it's been an hour. Why is she a medical emergency? She's in extreme pain, but she developed an immunity. She's fine. She's not a medical emergency anymore, right? Major break risk. serum. Because the beauty of the room sucks. Well, I don't know what to fucking tell you, man. There we go. Alright. We're going to reinstall your bed right there. Major break risk. Who? You? Stop! Stop with your nonsense! Oh, he has a bite scar on his leg. Intense pain, night owl during daytime, awful bedroom, slept in cold. You know, I really don't care. It sounds heartless, but I don't. And I'm just gonna keep using wood floors until I can get carpet floors. I know it's a waste of wood. Don't patronize me. Dude, I need you to focus on fucking putting the walls in, man. It's a major break risk again. Mana drain. Critical alert, major break risk. I know, he keeps like wiggling in and out of major break risk territory, and I don't fucking know what to do about that, man. I don't want to deal with that. Bedroll, set owner, serum. Like, if you're not comfortable, man, you're gonna have to get the fuck over it. Because right now is not the time. Good lord. Please, just finish the bedroom. Just finish the bedroom, please. That's all I want. Just please finish the bedroom. No, purple. Magic's returning to normal. Ah. There we go. Alright, and that's a good enough spot to leave this off. It's been an hour. We finally finished stone cutting. Research is moving along at an okay pace now. We have a third colonist who is a major break risk all the fucking time. I don't know why. We're going to fix his serum addiction at some point because there's only 3 bottles left. All it does is make him learn a little faster. I don't know why anybody would drink something like that unless they were a college student and they were trying to cram as much knowledge penis into their brain as they possibly could. Don't know. Anyways, it's the middle of winter. 10 degrees outside. It's 10 degrees in that bedroom too. But yeah, we're gonna leave purple and blue and now serum here hanging out. They've all got their own bedrooms now. One doesn't have a roof, but that'll be fixed shortly. So yeah.
Thank you all for watching, peeps. If you liked the video, please click that like button, and if you want to see more content from me, your host Zon19, be sure to click that subscribe button, and I will see you in the next video. Bye bye.